I like that every day is not so different. I just like that I know what I'm doing.
They're rubbish this year. I've had the same one.
But what I've learned about doing extracurricular as an adult.
Do you want a tea? My chocolate broke. It's a snowman. They're rubbish this year. I've had the same one like multiple times. I've done only about three different shapes. I've actually not done any reading this morning like I said I would. That's just what happens sometimes. Right, I need to get up and have a shower and get ready for the day.
I don't think I've spoken much about what I actually do in my day-to-day. I'm a marketing assistant and I work at Penguin Random House Children's, and I've worked here for just over a year. I started making TikToks about my journey into publishing back in 2023, because I just left teaching and wanted to get into publishing. And I did a master's in publishing and filmed my journey from there. And I also started filming my interviews and things like that, and then I got the job. So I spoke a lot about my job on TikTok, but I've never really spoken about what I do here. So if anyone's interested, I'm like more than happy to answer any questions and chat about it. But I thought I'd give a general brief kind of outline of what I do for anyone that is interested. So I am in an entry-level role in publishing, and I specifically wanted to work in marketing. Because obviously I love social media and I've worked in marketing before prior to my teaching, and I just really enjoy it. I just love it. So being a marketing assistant, it kind of depends on where you work, which then depends on what you do, if that makes sense. So our division in children's is really, really big. It's the biggest publishing house in Penguin, and we're really lucky. There's 2 marketing assistants and 2 PR assistants, and we have like a small team. And we work together like as a comms team, and essentially what we do as the 4 of us is we support the bigger team on large campaigns, admin, basically figuring things out that take too long. So things like catering, booking venues, like organising things that need to get done essentially, and then like that is like the admin side of things. So it's always lots of like emails and invoicing and things like that. But on the other side of it, which is really good, is that we get our own campaigns, which is really fun. So we are attached to books and authors, and we run those campaigns. We get given a budget, and that's really, really good. I really love the responsibility I get for looking after a campaign in an entry-level role. I think that is quite often not something you get to do, but I do feel really lucky that we get to do that, and it's nice to know that my like expertise and the stuff that I've learned is valued, because I'm trusted by the senior team and the authors to look after this book and promote it and market it and push it. I want to say every day is different, but every day is different in the tasks that I have to do, but it follows a very similar structure. So I might have meetings that happen at the same time every week, and I might be minuting them, I might just attend them. And usually the day consists of some sort of invoicing or some sort of conversation about an event or a campaign that's happening. I personally really like the structure. I like the fact that I know what is going to happen, and it's never too overwhelming knowing that it can only be kind of like one of 10 things that's going to happen that day. And occasionally you might get a curveball in there, but it's not very often that you're going to get a massive curveball. And I think a lot of people always talk about, oh, you know, every day is different, and I love that every day is different. And I don't know, I just don't like every day being different. I like want to know what I'm expecting, and things are different but only to a certain extent, and I just like that. I like that I know what to expect. I think when I compare that to teaching, every day was different because you didn't know how you were going to feel, how the kids were going to feel, how the lesson was going to go, all those things. But so even though you may have a structure and you say, oh, okay, I have year 8 at the same time every week, or year 7 are doing this part of the curriculum at the moment, it's every day is different because you really don't know, because you're working specifically with children and you're working face to face with those children, you really don't know how anything is going to pan out. And here you can kind of, you just know what to expect, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I like that every day is not so different. I just like that I know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm learning and growing at my own pace. And I think that's just really important, especially in an entry level in a business and industry that I've not been in before. I think having a year of being able to learn and grow and do those things, I now feel like I know what's going on. And obviously we do have things that get thrown at us, like, hey, can you like do this thing, and it's like a random task, but it's never anything that's so overwhelming that I'm like, oh my god, I have actually no idea where to start. And even if it is like, even that's like worst case scenario, like I don't even know what you're asking me to do, I just ask someone higher than me. I just say like, hey, sorry, have you got 5 minutes? I don't understand what this is. And everyone is so good at explaining and helping you, and also making you feel that, one, you're not stupid and no question is a stupid question, but also that your questions are valuable and worth their time, and they will sit and give you the time to actually explain things or go through things or help you. And that's not just like your manager, that's like anybody in the team. And that's like, you know, a person that you're sitting next to in the office that day, or it could be, you know, the head of marketing. It's really nice being in a situation where I don't feel the pressure to know everything all the time. And because I kind of know what to expect, if something happens, like a curveball does happen, I don't know the answer, it's actually really good to know that I have got a supportive team and people will actually sit and help me out. I have got a meeting in 5 minutes, which I am minuting. I'm going to get the agenda up right now, see what is happening.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
super dark now. I've had a few meetings this afternoon and now I've just finished. Got my art class this evening, so I am going to get ready and go to Phil's now. We're going to have some dinner and then I'm going to go to my art class, so see you there.
I went to my art class this evening and it was really good. I did a little bit of sketching. I spent the first part of the class, like the first third of the class, sketching and doing like tonals and things like that, and that's really coming along. I'm doing a picture of a minotaur at the minute. I'm working towards a acrylic piece, and at the minute I'm just planning it out, and I've finished the plan now, which is really cool. And I just started today practicing some printing, so I get to see how the printing essentially would work and what background colours I would want on the printing and things like that, and so practice that a bit today as well. And then next week is my last art class of the year until January, so there'll be a little bit of a break from that. But I have to say I've really enjoyed it, and I think I'm going to talk more about this next week and what I've sort of learned, not just skill wise, but what I've learned about doing extracurricular as an adult, and I think I'll talk about that more next week. I'm just driving home now. I should be back at about 10 o'clock. I've still got to wash my hair, so I'm going to do that, get into bed as quickly as I can, and then I'm in the office tomorrow for the Christmas party. I will see you all tomorrow for Christmas party antics. Don't know how much will be filmed, but I'm sure that will become apparent. See you later.